so today we are going to make some classic deviled eggs, and I'm going to share with you a secret ingredient that Julia Child uses in, or used to use in her deviled eggs, that you might consider using in yours. This is a classic deviled egg recipe, and I've been kind of researching deviled egg recipes, and when I came across this adaptation of Julia Child's own deviled egg recipe, I had to share it because I looked at it and I went, and then I went, and then I went, I'm gonna do it. And I did it, and I'm never going back.
We all went, wow.
Right, because the family absolutely went bananas for it. So what do you need for deviled eggs? You have to start with hard-boiled eggs. So, of course, all the hard-boiled eggs or the deviled eggs from Easter are gone. But if you are a family with children and you colored eggs, perhaps you have a glut of hard-boiled eggs laying around, and you would need to make some deviled eggs just to use them up. So, I'm going to share with you how you can use those up. But I'm going to start by hard-boiling some extras because, you know, we're just two people, but we're going to eat up these deviled eggs, let me tell you. And because today's video is sponsored by TEMU, I'll share a little extra information about that in just a minute after we get our eggs in the pressure cooker. I did want to just mention that we are going to use some products from TEMU today, and you'll be able to find links to all of those products down in the information box below, and I will give you a little information about TEMU if you're not familiar with them in just a few minutes. But this little steaming rack is from them, as well as these mini tongs, and links to those products will be down below, as well as a coupon code across the top of the screen that you can use for 30% off your first purchase. So I'm just this little steamer rack. They did send this to me. It's great for your pressure cooker. It's great for a pot, like to steam broccoli or dumplings or whatever. And as you know, this is the only way I ever hard boil my eggs is in my pressure cooker. And if you have not tried pressure cooking your eggs like this, please try it. I'm just going to do this. I have a separate video on how to do this if you have never done this before. If you have a pressure cooker and you have never done hard-boiled eggs this way, I highly recommend it. I'm not going to show you the whole way, but I'm just going to get this going, and I'll be back when these are ready to go. And then I'm going to share with you this secret ingredient that you're not using in your hard-cooked deviled eggs that you should be. So I'll be back shortly, and I'll show you what it is. All right, our eggs are done, and I'm just going to take them out. I'm going to set my pot lid over here. This is so helpful. I have this little rack. TEMU sent me this, and it's just a pot lid holder. If you guys are interested in that, you can find information down below. And I'm going to grab the vessel out of my pressure cooker, out of here. And then I'm going to go ahead and remove the pressure cooker out of the way. I'm going to put my eggs in an ice bath, and then I'll be back in just a minute. Hey everyone, I just wanted to stop right now in the video and talk to you a little bit about TEMU. They've sponsored a couple other of my videos in the past, and they will continue to sponsor videos in the future. And I'm so grateful to them, and I want to just stop and thank them for that today. I want to thank Candy, who is my representative at TEMU. And if you don't already know, if you haven't been here before and you haven't seen one of my TEMU videos, I am absolutely in love with TEMU. They are an online marketplace, or what I like to call an online superstore, because if you haven't checked them out and you don't already know, they literally have a little bit of everything. And when I say everything, I am not kidding. They have the most competitively priced products in multiple categories, everything from fashion, jewelry, home decor, to pet supplies. They have clothes for women, men, kids, babies, a discount code across this, and that code that you're going to see right there, JOY2747, that's going to give you 30% off your first order if you are a new customer with TEMU. And if you are a new customer, that's a real treat, because that's a real good discount. Now, if this isn't your first go around with TEMU, you already know they already offer great discounts on a regular basis, so you're not going to be missing out. If you are a new customer, they're going to give you your first 30% off, and it's going to be a real treat for you. So, I also want to make sure that you guys know that TEMU also offers the use of all major credit cards, all major debit cards, electronic payments, and pay later programs such as Klarna and Afterpay. They also offer site-wide sales and savings with up to 90% off. They always offer free shipping and free returns for up to 90 days, and I don't know how you can beat that. So go ahead and give them a try, and we're going to get back to our video. Now when I pressure cook my eggs and they are finished, I just like to plunge them into a bath of ice water, and I usually just use ice and cold water from my refrigerator because that is extra cold, and I let them sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, or if I'm doing something else, then I just let them sit until I'm ready and they're fine. This helps them, what this does, because the egg is hot, it helps the egg on the inside of the shell shrink away from the shell, and this helps them peel super easy. So when I come back, they're going to be peeled and they're going to be ready to go, and we're going to be ready to make these delicious deviled eggs. And I'm going to reveal to you Julia Child's delicious secret ingredient that I promise you will definitely want to try adding to your next batch. Okay, now let's make the filling for our delicious classic Julia Child inspired deviled eggs. We are going to take the yolks from all 12 of the eggs that we have separated. Now I don't have all of the whites here because some of them are off to the side simply because they didn't fit on the plate. Now this is that beautiful bamboo wood plate that we got from TEMU, and we're going to use that as our serving tray today. So we've got our yolks, and then our filling is going to consist of the yolks mashed together with a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise, a 1/4 cup of Dijon mustard, and our secret ingredient, a 1/4 cup of room temperature butter. Please don't stick your nose up at this, because this is what actually makes the filling super silky, super smooth, super creamy, and this is what makes your filling hold up. And when you put it in the refrigerator, something magical happens, and it doesn't fall apart, it doesn't get smushy, and when you take it somewhere, it's going to stand up and it's going to be wonderful. We're going to season it up with 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of cracked black pepper, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne, which of course you can leave out if you so desire. So here we have our egg white shells. We're going to just set these aside for now. And I'm going to use the piping bag set that TEMU sent, and we're going to use the star tip that came with that. This is a nice little starter set, and this has the silicone piping bags that you can use. You just wash these in the dishwasher, and you can throw everything in the dishwasher. Just take it apart, give it a good rinse, throw it in the dishwasher, and it'll clean up really nice. And then we're going to just use that to fill up our egg white shells. So what you're going to want to do is, I have grown up just always using a fork to mash the egg yolks. Some people, Julia Child included, say to put this through a sieve, but honestly, why do I want to dirty another dish or another implement of destruction in the kitchen? So I'm just going to sit here and I'm just going to go through this with a fork, and I'm going to mash these up until they're really well mashed up. For the most part, our egg yolks are pretty well mashed up, and that's how we like them. There may be a couple of lumps in there, but we can get those smashed up as we mix this in with all of the wet ingredients. And they'll make themselves known, so that's usually how I do it. So we're going to just mix all of these ingredients in. So we're going to go in with the mayonnaise, and the Dijon mustard. If you prefer yellow mustard, you go right ahead. And the butter. Please, just once, even just once, just give this a try, okay? And look, this beautiful silicone spurtle, also from TEMU. These, I think they sell them either in pairs, in triples, or by themselves in singles. So these are really great too. I love having these in my little utensil container off to the side. And then I'm just going to sprinkle in all of my seasonings too, because everything's going to get stirred up together anyway. And then we're just kind of do the stir and mash. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop this in the piping bag and I'll be right back. We've loaded up our piping bag and we're just filling up all these eggs. And we're gonna just fill up these egg shells here. And we'll fill up the ones we have off to the side for later. Oops, I've got a blockage, but that's okay. There we go. And if you need to fill up some more like this one, you can just go back and give it a little extra. Like I said, once you refrigerate these, I promise you, they're gonna be so beautiful. And that's how you make a beautiful, classic deviled egg inspired by Julia Child. And of course, you can hit this with some paprika if you like, and we almost always do. But today we're gonna leave it just the way it is.
Go.
Okay. I wanted to go over some of the things that we used in today's video in case you missed them. We'll start off by this beautiful, this is an alder wood tray, and TEMU has a beautiful selection of wooden trays, and if you haven't checked them out, I highly recommend it. They have beautiful kitchen utensils and spoons and spatulas and spurtles, and they're absolutely gorgeous and they're very functional. And if you like to have wooden tools in your kitchen, they have a lovely selection. This metal steamer rack that fits perfectly in my 6-quart pressure cooker. This also fits in like a 2 or 3 quart saucepan. It's great for steaming vegetables. I used it today to hard boil my eggs in my pressure cooker. This mini tongs, which I absolutely love. It is one of the better quality mini tongs that I have had. I've bought mini tongs at Hobby Lobby before, and while they are nice, they are not this high quality. This is nice and sturdy. It feels good in your hand. It has a lot of heft, and it just feels nice. This silicone spurtle is like a spatula, but it's nice and thin. It gets along the edge of the bowl and it scrapes everything out. We use that today as well. This is part of that cake decorating kit. The silicone bags that go with this are in the dishwasher right now, so they're not available. So unfortunately, I didn't have the ability to show them. But these are the scrapers and the these are the cake combs that come with it, as well as some of the tips. The one that I use today is obviously in the dishwasher as well. These are the silicone pot grabbers. These are really great to have as well. These are great for grabbing hot pans out of the oven, and I used these today to take the insert out of the pressure cooker when the eggs were ready. And this is the folding pot rack lid, pot lid holder. You can fold this up and see, you can just use this side and fold it up, or you can just do it like this and unfold it. I like that. I think it's a really nifty thing to have on hand. It's one of those useful things you don't think about until you need it, and then when you have it, you're like, where's this been all my life? So those are the things that we used in today's video, and now we're going to show you some of the things that you might consider if you haven't thought about them, that TEMU has to offer as well.
Go.
So here are some things that you might consider if you're shopping on the TEMU website, and I think these are nice practical things that you can grab that are super affordable and really practical. Here's a really nice egg keeper. This you can keep fresh eggs, you can keep hard-boiled eggs, or you can keep deviled eggs in like we made today. This holds 2 dozen eggs, or 2 dozen deviled eggs, or 2 dozen fresh eggs. I was thinking if you're a chicken mama or a chicken daddy, if you keep chickens and you collect eggs, once you get those in the house and wash them, you could keep your eggs in here. You can put the lid on, you can stack them, and there you go. These nice water bottles, these are really heavy duty plastic,
Reusable.
and they're totally reusable, they're washable, and I really love these because you know what, I hate those bottles you buy at the grocery store. They're super flimsy, and this has a nice gasket in it. You just pop it on, pull it off, drink out of it, It might not be everyone's cup of tea as far as the way you drink out of it. It's not a pop top, or it's not got a straw, but even so, these are nice to have in your fridge to keep nice bottle of cold water on hand. And you can buy these individually. You can buy as many as you want, and they're very, very inexpensive. The next one I kind of love. This is an onion keeper. You know, you grab an onion, you cut it in half, and you got that ubiquitous half an onion that we all have in our refrigerator. And then when you clean out your produce drawer, you find that half an onion in the plastic bag that has now either sprouted from the middle, or it's dried up, or it's grown something questionable, and we have to throw it away because we went ahead and we cut up another half an onion and we put it in the refrigerator. And it just becomes a vicious cycle. So this is an onion keeper, which I think is a really great idea, and I'm going to be employing this. So you can keep this right on your refrigerator shelf, and you will know where your half an onion is. These are like little cake spatulas, and I kind of love these. These are coated in silicone, and I believe there's metal inside. These have some heft to them, I gotta tell you. They're nice and heavy. And these, you just throw them in the dishwasher. And these, again, these are like cents, like 50 cents, 87 cents. I don't remember how much they are. But remember, if you see something here that you're interested in, go down in the description box below. There'll be a link, and there will be a price listed, and you'll be able to refer to all of that. These little silicone pastry brushes, these come in sets of 3, or you can buy them in individually. These are always great to have on hand. I am a convert to the silicone pastry brush. I think they are very much better than the old-fashioned kind of bristle brush, because these don't come off in your food, and you don't end up with hair bristles in your pastry or on your chicken when you're putting barbecue sauce on it or whatever. This here is a beautiful little magnet that you can stick on your dishwasher, and it tells you if it's clean or if it's dirty. And you just have to remember to flip it over so that you will know if it's clean or dirty, because Rick says that's the hardest thing to remember, just to flip over the magnet. This is like, this here is just like a little food storage container that you can put leftovers in, or leftover soup, or what have you, leftover salad. You can build one of those refrigerator mason jar salads in it, and easy, take it to lunch, and boom, you've got a beautiful lunch, or leftovers, or whatever. It's got those locks on the top, so you know it's easy, it's not going to come undone, and it's good for travel. And these also are very inexpensive, and I think these are perfect. You know, these are, again, very inexpensive, and they come in different colors as well. This I thought was really cool. This is an herb keeper. I don't know if you've ever seen these, but these are meant to keep fresh herbs. So, you know, we're going into gardening season. This comes off. You put your fresh herbs in here. You pop this cover back on, and then you put some water back here. This comes off. You put some water back here. You pop it in your fridge, and your herbs are supposed to last up to 3 weeks. So if you are, you know, if you have herbs coming out of your garden, you want them to last long in the fridge, then you know what to do. So this, I also could not resist. I absolutely love a gnome, and I am here to tell you that this offended me, but I thought it was so cute I had to have it. I thought it was going to be a little bit bigger, but instead of being a garden decoration, it's going to be a desk decoration. This dragon or dinosaur or whatever is eating a gnome, but I don't care, because I think it's still super cute. How could you not think that's cute? It's really cute. So these are all some things that are fun, some things that are practical, that I think are just perfect for the season, for the summer, and practical for your kitchen. And I hope that you will have a look down below, pick some things, look at the links, and have some fun on the TEMU website. And I hope that you give them a try. So I hope you give this a try, and I hope you love it. And if you haven't checked out the TEMU website, I hope you do. Make sure that you use the discount code JOY2747 and use the shopping link that is in the first pinned post down below the video, or that is in the description box down below the video. That way, if you are a new shopper, you will get a 30% discount off your first order. And remember, TEMU always is having a sale of some sort. Right now, they're having a Earth Day sale. That's what they're having. And they're always having some sort of 90% off. They're always having some sort of flash sale. They're always sending some sort of push notification. They're always giving you some sort of discount. Spin the wheel. They're always giving you some sort of private sale. And you're always getting some sort of awesome benefit. So, TEMU is awesome. I love their products. The majority of them are very high quality. I haven't gotten anything that isn't great. And I know that you're just going to love it. So, I hope you give these a try. I hope you love them. I hope you give TEMU a try, and I hope you love them. And until next time, I'll see ya.